What is up, guys? Welcome back once again to my channel, Ermo Time. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, guys. Today I've got a special one. I've got another top 5/top 10 list for you guys. Today we're going to be doing Ermo's top 5 favorite comedians of all time. And this is ranging from comedians from the 80s all the way up until now, even 70s and stuff. I don't know how long these comedians I'm about to say have been in the game doing their thing, but these comedians are not just comedians, they're actors too, you know, they're mixed. And so these are just my top 5. Let me know what your guys' top 5 is down in the comment section down below. So let's get into it. Starting at number 5, we've got Chris Rock. Yes. So I'm going to be honest, I don't know too much about Chris Rock, but I do know that he hosted the Oscars before and had a funny, hilarious monologue that I've seen multiple times. I've seen some of his movies and stuff. He's a great actor, he's a great comedian, he's funny, and he's my 5th favorite of all time comedian. I don't really know, I don't have that much to say about him. Number 4, now this guy I've got more to say about than Chris Rock, and that is Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey has been in Dumber and then Dumber and Dumber or something like that. I think that's what the 2 movies are called, but you know, him and my friends would always watch his movies. You know, I'd always come to his house. He is one of the funniest comedians of all time. His movies, his acting, I mean, he was just born to be a comedian, and I have him at number 4. But he's not better than who I'm about to say next. Coming in at number 3, coming in hot. You guys also know him, who played Donkey in Shrek, and that is, drumroll please, Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is my 3rd favorite comedian of all time, just because I've seen the Shrek movie multiple times since I was young, and I still kind of watch it now, although not much, but his acting, his comedic, his jokes, everything about him is funny in a way that, you know, he's so artistic with it too. He's not just, his jokes are like subtle, right? He's got these subtle things that he says in his movies. Beverly Hills Cop is one of them that just sparks laughter in you, and that's why I have him at number 3. Now, coming in top 2 area. Now we've got number 1 and number 2 right here, so this is where things might get a little bit controversial. So again, use the comment section down below, call me out, whatever. Drop your top 5, top 2, top 3, whatever list down below. Whatever you got to say, drop it down below. Number 2 for me is Kevin Hart. Yes, Kevin Hart. Now a lot of you guys may not like this because you're like, oh, you should have Murphy ahead of Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's just starting or whatever. Kevin Hart, I've seen many of his movies. Central Intelligence, his many collabs he did with Ice Cube. Shoot, I can't think of them off the top of my head. But Ride Along 2, Ride Along 1, Central Intelligence, and other old movies. The thing about Kevin Hart is just, when you look at Kevin Hart, he's a little short dude. I'm pretty sure I'm taller than him. Just looking at Kevin Hart is funny. That is why I have him at number 2. His appearance, if he is someone where if you saw him in public, I mean, him just talking at such a height, and obviously he's a grown man, that is already funny. Add that with his jokes, add that with his acting skills, his stand-up career that he had. He is just one of the most hilarious dudes I've seen in my life. I love his movies, I love his stand-up, I love everything about him, and that's why he's at number 2 for me. Now, number 1, many of you guys have him at number 1. Personally, I like him at number 1 because, you know, I was actually watching Killing Them Softly, which is a stand-up thing he did back in 2000. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about yet, I'm talking about Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is my number 1 comedian of all time. And the reason for that is not because of his incredible stand-up. I mean, this dude is just pure comedic. Everything about him. I mean, his appearance necessarily isn't as funny as Kevin Hart is per se. But the reason I've got him ahead of Kevin Hart, ahead of Murphy, Carrey, and Rock, is because his jokes are relatable to the public and to what's going on. They're so relatable to people, into groups of people that it's so funny when he tells it. It's truthful, it's honest, but he says it in such a funny way, and people can relate to him. And that's why I've got him at number 1, guys. So anyways, that's my top 5 comedian list of all time. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you didn't like it, I guess dislike it, but I would say this is a pretty good video I did. Stay tuned for video coming out on Saturday. A special someone is going to be making an appearance on Ermo Time, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys have a great day, great night, whatever it is over there where you guys are living. And until the very next video, guys, peace.